Sunflowers. So today I'll be demonstrating a frontal install, and I'll be using hair from my brand. I don't remember what inches this is, but this is body wave texture, and this is my muse, my baby sister Marge. Right now I'm showing you guys my braid pattern. My braids aren't all that straight, but it gets the job done. Her hair is going to be nice and flat. Going ahead, and I'm taking my stocking cap and I put it over her head close to her ears because I want it flushed and I want it really flat. And that's another reason why I cut 2 little holes and put her ears through, so those little tabs on the side won't be sticking up once I mold her cap down. Now I'm going in with my Ruby Kisses, the shade closest to her skin color, and I'm just flushing it over the front end of her cap. You see, I'm going in with my Got To Be Glued, and I'm just going over the front end where her hairline starts. This is all just to protect her edges, so when she take this frontal off, she's still gonna have all her edges. And behind the line where the Got To Be Glue gel is, I spray the freeze spray and press it in with my finger. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to let her sit underneath the dryer for about 15 minutes until it's all dry. Now it's time to cut this excess cap off. And when you're doing this, you want to be really careful because you don't want to snip your client. Neither do you want to take off too much or take off too little. So you're going to get really close to where you molded it to. I don't even think molded is a word, but to where you molded, wherever that Got To Be line is, that's where you're going to be. And you're going to make sure you get really close. And again, be careful because you really don't want to snip somebody, because I know I can definitely snip somebody. And this is how she looks with the molded cap and the net sewed down in the back. Nice foundation, you see it. Now here you're going to need your client's help to help you hold down the sides of the frontal while you get the placement right. Teamwork make the dream work, guys. Once it's in place, you're going to go ahead and start to sew it down. And again, be careful with the placement, like pay attention to the placement, because if your client is anything like my little sister, very fidgety, it will go out of place and you don't want to sew it down and then it's not in the right place and then you won't be able to glue it down right. So this part is really important. Me, I like to start from the middle and work my way going to either the left or the right to the left, but some people just sew from the right all the way to the left or the left all the way to the right. Me, I really like to start in the middle to make sure my placement is A1. Whichever way you do it, just make sure it's flat, because that's really all that matters. Off camera, I went ahead and sewed her bundles in, and I'm just showing you guys that it's really full. Here you see me spraying alcohol to clean up the front end of her cap so the lace can melt into her skin, because if it's not cleaned up, it won't stick. I'm using bold hold glue, and this is my first layer. I like to put it directly in the front part of the cap. That's all clear, so I'm going in and I'm doing my second layer, and I'm going to smooth it out with my popsicle stick as well. As you can see me, I'm moving a little forward because that's where the lace will lay. And you really want to work this stuff in to make sure the layer is thin and it's going to be flat and nice. Off camera, I did a third layer, and now you see me about to lay this lace. And I'm using my nails to help me press it in, but just watch. I'm sorry my hair is in the way, but just try to watch. The other side, you'll be able to see more. I don't know why I didn't move my camera out the way. That really sucks. But just watch. Press, 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 press. That thing looking good. Yes, that's that. Now you're gonna take your blow dryer, and you can either use a rat tail comb or your nails and just press it and help it melt even more. Of course, no human is perfect, so I did have a few spots that I missed, and you'll see me going in with glue and the tail of my rat tail comb and just placing it there, and I'm gonna wait till it gets clear. I'm just gonna press it down. Easy fix. Now it is baby hair time. It's baby hair time. Everybody's favorite part, baby hairs. So I'm pulling them out, of course. Going in with my eyebrow razor, I'm going to cut my baby hairs down. And I'm going to cut them short. Not too short, but you know, short. Okay? once you're done with all that, you're going to have to use a foam wrapping mousse. My fave is Nairobi, and a trick that I learned with it is to not apply it directly on the front of the lace, because the longer you take with it, it's easier for it to lift. So I like to use it behind and work with it, like, and grab some and work with it as I go, and you'll see what I mean by that. Or if you've ever tried to like do baby hairs and your lace completely lifted, like once you started using the foam wrapping mousse, like maybe you should want to try my way of doing it, which is putting it behind and like working with it as you go, which has helped me like a lot, like, because I promise I used to struggle with baby hairs like terribly. Of course, with your client's help, you're gonna wrap that thing on down and let them sit underneath the dryer. And now it's time to reveal this lace melt. Come on now. And once you're done with that, you comb it out, because you don't want no stiff, hard baby hairs. Like, no, that's not the way. And I curled her, and I'm not an expert at curling, but I do what I do when I could do it. If you're wondering what tool I'm using, it's a Baby Bliss Pro. I'll be sure to leave that information down in my description box below. Whew! That thing is late, okay? I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.